Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be planting some herbs that I purchased previously, and I'm going to use these Dollar Tree pots. $1.25, guys, can't beat it. And I'm gonna show you how easy it is to punch some holes in the bottom of these pots. You can use just about anything that has a tip on it. So I'm gonna use, I don't even know what this tool is called, y'all. I ain't even faking the funk. I got this out my toolbox, probably something my brother left behind, but it's got like a screwdriver end on it. And I'm just gonna basically tap the back of my hand. It looks like I'm doing it hard, but trust me, I'm just giving it a tap. And there you go. Quick and easy. You can do it. Anything that has a point on it, you can do it. Just be careful that you have it sturdy, laying flat on the table or something when you do it. And this mint is that's all I'm basically planting. I got a variety of mint plants here that I've been using to kind of deter pests, or critters I should say, maybe both. But this one I sat in that, I don't know why I set it in that bag. It tried to take root in there. It took me a little bit to get it out of there, but yeah, we're gonna replant. I'll show you in a minute the different varieties that I have, but I have 5 different ones in total, and I'm gonna be planting them because as you can see, they've gotten a little too large for these small containers, and I'll reuse the containers for something else. But I also want to show you how they have jumped over here with their little fast behind them. Jumped over here in this pot knowing they had no business in there. But yes, that's what mint will do. It's quite invasive. It is pretty good for deterring pests. And I don't think critters like the smell of it either because it has a very strong smell. But yeah, we're going to put this mojito mint in here. And I'll give you a little bit of information about each one of them as when we get closer to the end of the video. So it is, as I said, these have gotten a little too big for the pot. They're trying to come on out the bottom, trying to find them another home. And yes, they will. If you leave them long enough, they'll find some kind of way to get around. They get around Susie. They get around. But yeah, I'm going to show you how easy it is to pot. In case I know the experienced gardener knows how to do this, but if you're a beginner gardener, which most of my videos are targeted to beginner garden audience, so yep, just make sure the pot will fit in the place that you want to put it, and it's just that easy. It makes it real simple and easy. Now all you have to do is kind of gather the soil around it, and I'm going to put some more on the top so them top roots are not exposed. And I already have a mixture of soil, container soil, and compost. To be exact, I got black cow compost mixed about 1/3 of that to 2/3 of the container soil that I purchased from a big box store. That's already mixed up in a larger container that I have on the side here, and I'm just going to pot them into that mixture, and that's it. The soil is already moist, and as you could see earlier, the plants themselves had already been watered. They were left out in the rain, so they are pretty well watered. And so I'm going to do all 5 of these different varieties, and I will show you what they look like when I finish. It may look like I'm being a little rough with this mint plant, but mint is a pretty hardy plant. Don't have to be too delicate with it. It's very easy to grow and manage as long as you keep it watered. It can be impacted by extreme temperatures, but here we are today, probably in the high 50s, low 60s. And as you can see, these mint plants are thriving quite well. So it's a hardy plant, low maintenance plant to grow if you're considering it. And it is an herb, by the way. I don't know if I said that earlier. The container potting mix that I'm using already has fertilizer in it. It also has peat moss, and it also has perlite, which allows drainage and aeration for stronger root development. So that's already in there. So the black cow manure that I added also is rich in organic matter and nutrients, and it helps to condition the soil while also retaining moisture and adding aeration that plants need to thrive. So that's a little extra thing that I added in there. And like I said, I did the container potting soil, about 2/3 of that of the mixture and about 1/3 of the cow manure. And I used the black cow brand. And so that's what we're up potting. That's what we're using as our soil base for the mint plants. And these should probably thrive even more since I added the manure compost in there. Peppermint is an herb that is typically used for cooking, flavoring dishes, and also some people like to drink it as an herbal tea, but also has some medicinal properties as well. Can help with digestion, can help with headaches. It can also be used to alleviate nausea and to soothe muscle pain. So peppermint is a pretty good herb to have around, and it's pretty tasty. Also forgot that it is also handy to have around for oral hygiene as well, if that's something that you need. Spearmint is another herb that we have here that can be used for the same purposes as mentioned for the peppermint. It has more of a distinct flavor and scent, but it also has some antimicrobial properties that makes it a little bit different from the peppermint. So also a good herb to have around. Can also be used, as mentioned before, with cooking, to make herbal teas for aromatherapy, and the same medicinal properties as the peppermint. Now, strawberry mint has the same medicinal purposes. It has the same purpose for cooking, but it also can be used in some desserts. And of course, it's used to make some herbal teas, but it has that distinctive strawberry flavor along with the mint flavor, and that one of the reasons people call it the red stemmed mint, because it does have that strawberry flavor to it. So if you're looking for something a little bit different, you might want to try the strawberry mint. Yeah, some bartenders will use it to make cocktails too, but if you have ever had a cocktail and you taste the mint flavor but you couldn't quite figure out the other flavor, it may have been the strawberry mint that was used to make your cocktail. Ginger mint also has the same properties as the others mentioned, and it does have a distinct spicy ginger flavor, and you'll see this added to salads and sauces and teas and such, but it's also popular for adding to soups. So try ginger mint. You might be surprised. Now the last mint herb that we're planting today is the mojito mint, and that's known for the classic mojito cocktail. If you've been trying to make a mojito at home, other places you may have been, and you couldn't quite figure out what was missing, it was probably because you were using the regular mint instead of the mojito mint. Yes, it does have a distinct flavor, and it's commonly known as the Cuban mint. The mojito mint has a bold but refreshing taste with hints of citrus, and it's very, very refreshing also as a herbal tea, not just as a cocktail. So if you haven't given the mojito mint a try, you might want to consider adding this to your collection as well. So guys, basically look at this plant. It is a little stubborn, don't want to come out of there, but look at all this root bound situation going on here, and I don't even look at that one. Wow, it was ready to come up out of there bad. But yeah, so guys, yeah, it didn't take long to up pot these 5 mint plants, and I hope that you maybe saw 1 or 2 mint plants that you haven't seen before. Maybe you want to consider getting your collection together and trying out these other varieties of mint. I am going to be on the lookout to see what other varieties might be available in my area and add to my collection. The good thing about this plant, the mint plant, is that this is a cut and come again plant. So the more you cut, the healthier the plant will remain. So make sure that you are vigorously cutting the leaves off the plant as it grows for it to remain vital. It is also a perennial plant, so it thrives best in spring and summer seasons, but you can actually grow and harvest from your plant all year round. Looks like I've got a little recipe here for a strawberry mint plant, so I will probably be testing that out and giving you guys a review on that later. Now, if you live in a area that has a cold climate, winter climate, your plant will probably kind of looks like it's dying off, but the roots are still there and they'll still be vital until the springtime when it will rejuvenate itself. So make sure that you don't have it close or next to other plants, because like I said, it is an invasive plant, and wherever it can get its roots a hold to, especially if you're not trimming it, it will grow, and it will grow in a matter of no time. So keep your eye on your mint plants. Make sure you are harvesting often, and make sure that you continue to water them. I should say consistently water them, and you should be able to enjoy these plants year after year. I want to thank you guys so much for watching the video, and I hope that you have some takeaways, and I am out of here, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.